tide echoes nape deep within the marrow, a symphony of static where my resolve feels anchorless and hollow. Another tide of shadows rising to breach the final threshold. The demons of my soul are the treacherous architects of this internal ruin, of visceral dissolution where my own integrity is now consuming. Fighting the demons of my soul to take back all control.
Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Resident Evil 2 DualShock Edition Retro Achievement Challenge, where I am going to be collecting as many as the achievements I can in the game, as well as other Resident Evil games coming soon. Link in the description for my retro art achievements profile, and if you really set yourself one up, because it is for free, set yourself one up, make sure you get the Dolphin emulator from well, just Google it because I can't share where you get that from. But make sure when you do download the games, make sure they're United States import. For some reason, the European ones really don't work. But I highly recommend Dolphin Emulator for PS1 because it has the sign-in for trophy support. And the PS2 emulator, I highly recommend just getting the normal standard PS2 emulator. Look for the best one possible. There are certain websites you can't get them from, and you need to Google search for the BIOS because for some reason it's just a pain in the ass because they don't come included with the BIOS, so you have to find the BIOS separately. And yeah, other than that, let's continue. All I need now is the final chest puzzle, which is just get the what's it? And yes, I'm collecting the Magnum because I can. That ain't a challenge not to have it. The first thing we'll be collecting on the way back would be the Magnum. And then we need the valve hand, we need to grab the crank, not the valve handle, get the crank for the attic, and then we also need, which is already in the save point, so you don't have to worry about that one. So duration this time is just collecting, we're going to forget the side pack this time, although we should collect the side pack and all that, but I'm going to leave both of them for Claire's run. Because apparently you can. Well, I think I've already failed. It doesn't matter. Oh shit! I forgot about you. Oh dear. Not what I was expecting already, but it happens. So yeah, I'm only going to get the side pack in this. I'm not going to get the submachine gun. Even though I've already failed the challenge of the other one. Because basically what you got to do is not go down the ladder. Well, don't use the ladder and don't get the submachine gun. Sometimes you can't get out of this. I'm just skipping them because I know there's more zombies later on and they can be a pain in the ass. So yeah, there is a challenge to skip this as well as skip the ladders. It's called the hard way trophy, but unfortunately I already messed that one up, but we can get that another time, can't we? Okay. Take the side pack, leave the machine gun for Claire. Hey, pack input on the side pack. I can't remember what the challenge was for the submachine gun. Unless it's just, I can collect it if I want, but I don't really need it. It takes up 2 infantry slots. But yeah, other than that, I didn't read if there was a trophy for collecting it or not collecting it, but I always leave it for Claire anyway. Not the best idea, but did I pick up the shotgun shells here? Yeah, I did. Alright, now it's time to get the Magnum. If I remember rightly, there's ammo in this. Yeah, shotgun shells. Get the Magnum bullet, which we won't use until I can't remember if it, well, it's probably best to use against G1, but I always use it against G2. So we've got 14 out of 20 files at the moment, and there's still more to come. Okay, straight away through to get the cog, which is good for Leon because Leon has the lighter already in his infantry, so you don't have to worry about going to the save point to collect it. Like with Claire, you've got to find the lighter and then you've got to, yeah, get it back when you do the flame puzzle. It's a bit of a pain. At least one thing, we're not doing that on second scenario just yet because yeah, we'll have Mr. X here, but other than that, all good. And it's better to do the first scenario or scenario A. Doing most of the hard challenges, like not using first aids and not using. Oh yeah, I've got to go to the dark room as well. I forgot about that. Not using first aids and red herbs. It's best to do it in your first playthrough. I think it's 12, 13, and 11. It's because I play so many mods that have changed this, so that's probably what I get confused, but yeah, it's still 12, 13, and 11. There's no file there. Okay, let's go over to the dark room. And develop this film, get the crank, and then head up to the 3rd floor of the library. Which I think the 3rd floor only has a trophy for Claire because she doesn't go down the chute like Leon does. I have read some of what the trophies are, but some of them I'm just doing it blind because it's a lot easier. Plus, the reason why I'm also giving myself a chance, an excuse to go through the dark room, is so that I can avoid that liquor on the 2nd floor, because a liquor spawns when you go into the lab. So it's a good excuse to go this way, because some people will just go straight through to the save point, the nearest save point, to collect the crank, or probably already have it on them and then go straight up there. But there are easy routes round. It may take a little longer, but challenges for trophy support, well, trophy challenges, it's a good idea. So we've got 15 out of 20, so 5 more files to find. Plus, developing the films does help you developing the films helps you get more of the files, so you always need that. Alright, let's head round to the library. Now, I'm going to go this way round so we avoid the liquor, because apparently lickers and dogs don't count as to the enemy kills, because it's only kill 100 zombies. Apparently. I don't know why. And yeah, I looked into it. I had failed the crow one because, yeah, one of the crows despawns. So yeah, you're best off trying to shoot the first 2 crows at the beginning, and then reset the room, kill off the remaining crows that are left that break through the window. It is a pain, but there's not much you could do about it. Oh no, the zombies are coming through. Yeah, I didn't bother locking any room. There's no point, because I actually found out if you because there is only 1 fuse, but if you cheat to use 2 to close off both the areas, by default 1 will still be open. So yeah. Besides, with Leon, you don't really need to close them off because you'll be going down the chute anyway. So I'm so used to walking there because there's mods. People put enemies up there, so it's like, yeah. A lot of times I get confused. Okay, I've put the in. Okay, last plug. The good thing about the PS1 version is you can't skip cutscenes and animated or animations and stuff, so it gives me enough time to play.
Get away!
See if we can get past G1.
Ben!
So I remember rightly, a couple of shotgun shells always help.
Come on, answer!
Can be a pain. Because I think each scenario you get burnt quite perfect.
I almost got the story.
The G1 fight.
Ben.
Or the G adult. Hurry too late.
Bitter irony. The chief of police, a co-conspirator. Get that scum. Make him pay. Hang in there, Ben.
I just...
Oh, my chest! It's burning! What's wrong?
It's okay, he's had the Baron Britain sorts. Oh yeah, the Rue part's coming up. Watch.
Good God, what was that?
I don't know, but I'm going to read this paper. But I'm not, because I don't need to. It's not the full like thing to do. So 16 out of 20.
Where are you going, Ada?
To the chemical plant. I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
There's a chemical
Ada,
plant.
wait! Hey!
You mean the lab?
Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Oh, there's a missing line there. Reunite with Ben. Don't think... Yeah, there's never anything in here. I don't know why they let you go in the cell for no apparent reason. Alright, seeing there's nothing, we're going to try... Okay, it's fully loaded. Why do I keep thinking 7? Yeah, the handgun is okay, but I don't think I've got enough bullets. Well, I probably have, but I'm not going to risk it. But one thing I am going to do for safety reasons, because there's no limit on how many saves you do in this game, so you don't have to worry. Well, there's limits to the amount of ink ribbons you got, but yeah, it doesn't matter the amount of saves that you do for them ink ribbons. So I'm going to do a safety save if it fails. Because I know there's going to be more herbs later on in the later pastas, I'm going to give... Okay, I'm not going to do that because I ain't got no more herbs, so... Yeah, I don't think G1 poisons you. I could be wrong, but... Nah. This is where I should have gone even more safer and the submachine gun, but I'm not defeating it with a knife, and without taking damage is I don't know. I think it's not possible. Well, it's not impossible because people have beat there's no damage really. But for me, it might have been. I mean, if I use the submachine gun, I killed it without taking damage. I did do it. That's not bad. Get off me. I mean, when they do grab you, you can actually just shake them off. So yeah, I didn't have to worry about using submachine gun because you can do it. Checkmate. Because you can actually beat it without getting damage with just a shotgun. So that was pretty cool to know. I know with the handgun I don't have a choice. It's difficult with a handgun. For me anyway, I know.
Ada!
Jesus Christ. Professional players can do it a lot better, but I'm not all about hard-ass challenges. I'm
running
just
off
on
like
about
that
my own
was
challenges.
reckless and stupid.
Those zombies are everywhere. Not
And it
to
has been
mention
quite
that
a
thing
while
that
since
got
I
bad.
last played this
I
game,
was there, Leon. I know.
especially on PS1.
Look, Ada. As an officer, it's my job to
It's
look
got
out for
8
you.
years.
But we're
I
not going to
believe.
get through
Well,
this alive
2026,
if
so
we don't
last
work
time I
together.
played
Okay?
2018.
All right. We'll do this your way for now.
Yeah, about 8 years ago since I last played it on the PlayStation and done a challenge, which was the no first stage run. So it's a little bit more fun now that we got trophy support to do a bit different. So also not only doing it with no first stage but also no red herbs, which is fantastic. Before I go and finish up here and finish up the save, I am going to loot down in the basement bit because there's a trophy down there and I can't be bothered doing it with the next playthrough. So we'll get that out of the way. Pick up the facts manual. 17 out of 20, so we're near enough got all the files so far from this first playthrough. So what I'm going to do is go down here because there's a trophy to collect everything down here. And for some reason Ada stays up here, I don't know why. It's just weird. And if you have an enemy in here, when you mod the game, for some reason it can attack you down here as well. So yeah, that's why when I do mods, I don't add enemies here anymore. It's just stupid. 1 of 4. So we pick up the magnum bullets. 2 of 4. Like that, which would be 3 of 4. When it lets me. It's right there. Gotta be at a specific hit point for hits. Hit item, and then the final one. The shotgun shells. A light until the path. Yeah, it's a pretty good hidden trophy that most, if you're speed running it, you won't get. But don't worry, I don't speed run. I'm no expert at that. So, ink ribbon. Pretty much this part you just dodge the spiders. Alright, so I've got 8 magnum bullets to go with the magnum. And I need the blue herbs just in case, because I know with the spiders, they can be a pain in my arse. So I'll combine that. We also got the crocodile fight, or alligator fight, which is just one shot, so that's fine to do. First of all, what I always forget to take out before this is that vial handle, because you do need that. Yeah, because this next stage is pretty not that difficult. You just go find all the medallions to open up the turn the water off to open up the next door, and then go down to the labs, and then it's just G2 fight, which is pretty easy. I think it's 8 magnum shots I did last time. Do it for an easy run, but I could be wrong. It's been too long since I've done that, but we'll find out that in the next episode of this, because we will be coming up to that Birkin fight to go into the lab, and then there will be the next episode will be the last beating it for Leon anyway, and the scenario A, because then we'll be going on to Claire and doing. What I've decided we're going to do both of them as A first. So we're going to do Claire A after this. So the next episodes will be the battling of the boss, and then we'll see how far we can get, and then it will possibly be the last episode after that one. So the third episode of this will be going back and playing as Claire A, and then we'll do the B scenarios afterwards. So it's still going to be a long playthrough, but it's all fun and games at the end of the day, and see what trophies we can get, and if there's any that we can attempt to get, we will replay through to get that, but we won't actually play the full game. I will be playing the full game. I'll just cut out bits that the mission trophies that I can get myself that I've just missed because I'm playing it normally and not thinking about it. But yeah, it's 3 saves, so that's not bad. Anyway, we'll catch all you gamers in the next one. Oh, before that, like, subscribe, share to your friends on social media, let them know about this, try this out yourself, get yourself RetroArch. It is absolutely free. Subscribe to the channel because it's also free to watch my videos and help the channel grow, as well as help other people to know about this, as well as some little subtle hints and tips to get you through this game if you've never played this before. It's also available on Steam now, but if you want the trophy supports and all that, you want to get the PlayStation version and go through it this way. Follow my guide. Even if I die and mess up, you got to learn to do that yourself anyway through it. And yeah, other than that, we'll catch all you gamers in the next one. Goodbye.
By the sepulchre's ancient stone, a sacred brotherhood has grown. For the temple sanctum we stand tall, and for Christ we will give our all. From shadows they cry heresy, the king's greed is our destiny. Burn us on the pyre's flame, we die with honor.